Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to look at how to farm Octavia Prime before Octavia Prime. That's right, you heard it right. We're going to do part of the farm now to make it much easier once she drops. Now to clarify the title, yes, this might be slightly clickbait. No, you cannot get Octavia Prime now. But yes, you can farm for her in advance. Yes, this method is mostly already known, but there are a few things about it that people may not know. As you are aware, most of my videos are about min-maxing and getting the most out of the game. This video is no different. Octavia Prime drops on February 23rd. Today is only the 14th. How exactly are we going to farm for her, you may think? That's right, it's syndicates. It's that simple. Or is it? Well, if it was, there wouldn't be another 10 minutes to this video, would there be? This video is going to be broken down into two parts: what to do in preparation for when she releases, and what to do on the day of. So let's hop right in. Okay, so to prepare for Octavia, we will need to max out our syndicates. There's still nearly 10 days until she drops. This is where MR comes in. The higher your MR, the higher your daily standing cap you can get. I'm MR 24, which means I have a 26,500 daily cap, 9 days until she releases, so I have nearly 250,000 daily standing available until she drops. There are more ways to get standing that I will get into later. I'm going to assume you have a basic understanding of what syndicates are and how they work, as that is not the main point of this video. Most people have 3 or 4 syndicates that they are working on, otherwise you probably only have 2 in the positive if you've been neglecting this part of the game. But don't fret, that's okay, I was once at that point too, and there is still enough time left. To get more standing, all you have to do is equip a sigil corresponding to the syndicate. You can initiate with any syndicate by speaking to them no matter your rank, even if you're rank -1 or -2. This will grant you a base syndicate sigil that converts 2.25% of EXP when you equip it. If you don't have this initiate option, check your sigil inventory. You probably forgot you did so already in the past, and the base sigils are named directly after the syndicates. Ranking up with a syndicate will grant you access to rank up rewards. I generally pick up the sigil reward with higher conversion rate. In the long run, you can get everything. Better sigils earlier mean you can cap standing faster, letting you do more in the game in the same time. Another important note is only the main syndicate standing you get with the sigil counts to your daily cap. The allied and enemy affected standings due to your sigil are exempt. When you're gaining syndicate standing for your daily cap, there's one other thing you need to consider. When you reach a syndicate standing limit for a rank up, you want to stop your standing gain. Rank up before continuing your daily standing farm. This is important because if your standing is at the rank up cap, you will not gain any further standing to that syndicate, but your allied and enemy syndicates will continue to accrue as if you did. It will also pull from your daily standing cap limit. Thus, you are losing out on potential standing to the main syndicate by not stopping to rank it up when you hit the standing cap for that rank. Now that we know how to rank syndicates, let's look at relic packs. You gain access to relic packs at rank 2 of any syndicate, costing 20k standing a pop. These are what we are going to spend all our standing on when Octavia drops on the 23rd. They may seem expensive, but remember that only our sigil's direct syndicate gain counts to the daily cap. Every syndicate has one ally and enemy as well, that they gain 50% and lose 50% to when you gain reputation to your chosen sigil. So although I gain only about 250k standing to my sigil of choice between now and when Octavia drops, I will also gain another 125k standing to allied syndicates. The enemy syndicates you don't care about, as they will always be -2 rank when you farm syndicates anyways. That means I have a potential 375,000 standing I can farm in preparation for Octavia Prime for relic packs. But wait, that's not all. Next, we have syndicate alerts. You gain access to these on your nav bar once you reach rank 1 in the respective syndicate. You will get 3 syndicate missions for the qualifying ones here per day, every day, resetting with the sorties at 11 AM EST. The other time zones are shown here on the screen. Remember the daily standing cap? Syndicate alerts are exempt from this, but will still take from it if you have any cap remaining. This means you should run normal missions to cap out your daily standing first with your sigil before tackling any of these alerts. There is about 6,000 standing available across the 3 missions for a specific syndicate. Certain mission types can also have syndicate medallions. 6 to 8 of them usually spawn in. You can collect these for extra points that you can turn in later on. Each medallion ranges from 500, 1,000, or 5,000 standing worth depending on their rarity. I usually medallion hunt using a max range high efficiency alt spam build on Limbo or Zaku with a ton of loot radar. This is done with a namesake aura mod, Thief's Wit, a pet with fetch to make things easier, and animal instinct. This gives you a total of 102 meter radius of loot detection. Non-medallion loots are generally breakable objects. Alt spamming will break them. You can see this on the map as loot icons disappearing on your alt cast and reappearing a few seconds later as the pickups. Medallions, on the other hand, can only be picked up and are not destructible, so any loot icon in range that doesn't move when you cast your alt should be traveled to for inspection. If I assume 2/3 of the Syndicate missions have medallions, and that they are all the base rarity, worth only 500 standing, then one Syndicate now has 3 missions that total 6,000 completion standing, and 500 times 8 medallions, and 2 missions out of the 3 for an extra 8,000 minimum medallion standing. All of this exempt from the daily cap. That's 14,000 extra standing for each syndicate you have access to alerts. It will also increase your allied syndicates by 50%, totaling 21,000 standing for each syndicate. If I have 3 syndicates available, which most people have, that's an extra 63,000 standing on top of my 26,500 daily cap. Remember, I will also gain another 13,250 standing from the allies of my equipped sigil. That comes out to a minimum of 102,750 standing per day for me, with just 3 syndicates. With 4, it's 123,750. MR30s with 4 syndicates can get up to 130,500 total per day through this method. This is over 2.5 times more than the 40k daily max I get from just using my sigil, with just 3 syndicates at MR24. After 9 days, I will have gained up to 924,750 total standing, which should be enough to get my syndicate ranks pretty high and is worth 46 relic packs. That is 148 relics. If your syndicates are already near or are max, you won't gain as much actual raw standing due to maxing out at rank 5, but you will still be able to stockpile syndicate medallions. This is the important part. Turning in medallions bypasses your daily standing cap, which means you want to save them for the day Octavia drops to redeem and buy relic packs, as the standing is not gained until you redeem them. This way you are effectively stockpiling standing beyond the maximum allowed by a rank 5 syndicate bar. This is what you want to do every single day if possible. By doing this, you have done everything in your power to prepare for a standing farm for Octavia Prime. But after this, there's another step you can still take further. Once you have done everything I've mentioned for the day, you can start looking in your clan or recruit chat for players that have yet to run their syndicate alerts. If you can find a player with shared syndicates, you will be able to join them and run it. You will not get any standing from the mission completion itself, but you will be able to pick up any syndicate medallions you find in the mission, further increasing your stockpile. I don't consider this a mandatory part of the preparation process because it's very hit and miss. You need a pretty wide net of friends or active clanmates and a decent amount of luck in recruit chat to get enough teams going to make this worth it versus the time investment. This marks the end of the preparation process, farming for Octavia Prime before Octavia Prime. So let's say today's the 23rd, Octavia Prime just dropped. Congratulations! You have a massive stockpile of medallions and full standing ready to convert into relic packs. But wait, there's a proper way to do this. Make sure you aren't wearing any syndicate sigils today. First, you want to buy all the relic packs you can with a standing from your syndicates. Keep topping up with your medallions until you run out. They don't pull from your daily standing cap, so don't worry about this. Now you will want to put on a sigil that's enemy to the syndicate closest to 0 standing. Go into an extermination mission and try to complete it so that you lost just enough standing to drop down a rank barely. Extermination is handy because if you need to lose, say, 10,000 standing, you can get this in one go by doing some of it in stealth, for example with Loki, Equinox, or Banshee, for the stealth EXP multiplier. Once you've done this, that syndicate will have a full standing bar again, but 1 level lower. You can use this standing for relic packs once again, and keep repeating this minus rep cycle to drop down a rank until you bottom out at rank 2, which is the lowest rank you can still purchase relic packs. You can also do this on your other syndicates with the appropriate enemy sigils, until you run out of daily standing cap to keep dropping down their ranks. I would recommend downgrading several syndicates at once from 5 to 4 instead of dumping one from 5 to 2, because you will get more standing available by dropping multiple syndicates to 4 this way instead of continuously dropping one down, because the total rep bar keeps shrinking with each D rank. Once you've run out of medallions and daily standing, you most likely have 30 to 50 relic packs, and hopefully you've gotten a decent amount of relics with Octavia Prime and or Tenora Pandero Prime if you care about those, which you probably do, parts in them. At this point, all you gotta do is find groups to run them in to pop the relics, be them rad shares or intact shares. Cross your fingers and good luck. I hope this video helped answer your questions on how to prepare for Octavia Prime in advance. In truth, this method allows you to farm for any new incoming Prime before it releases, and should be done likewise. This can be time consuming for others to utilize to its full extent, so only do what you are willing and comfortable of doing. That's it for this one. If you found this video helped out or was interesting, hit that like button, or better yet, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.